Who's gonna die? It's gonna be Fuyu. Hardest read of my life. If I'm wrong, I'm deleting the channel. No way. Alright, y'all, welcome back to Danganronpa. Y'all, let's get it! I think Nagito greatly upset then. Now's not the time to be calm. We need to stop them.
That is an order.
You are right. Let's make haste. Okay. I mean, I can't wait to find out who it is, if it is somebody.
Huh?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him. Hey, I know how you feel, but calm down.
Wait.
Shut up. Huh? Everyone's feet came to a grinding halt. Their red angry faces instantly transformed into a look of caution. Akane, what is it? Can you hear something? It's coming from the other side of this door. The other side of this door. As I listen carefully, I can make out a soft sound coming from inside the warehouse. Music. Oh, yeah. What's he planning? Is this another one of Nikito's traps? Maybe the one we opened the door, real bombs was gonna go kaboom.
Now then.
All right, let's open up and find out. Please do not, Akane is dangerous. It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem.
Leave it to me.
Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse.
Huh?
It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Hey.
I knew it, it's a trap. Seriously, just stop, okay?
You!
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What?
What happened to opening it slowly? Kinda ignore the protest with a mighty click and the door flew open. It's gonna blow up! Instinctively, we tensed our bodies and braced ourselves, but... Huh? What's this? What happened?
Yo.
Look inside.
Sure is dark.
Yeah.
It looks like there aren't any lights on. Is Nagito really in here?
I'm not sure. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because my eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume.
Do you guys hear something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
music.
really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music.
Oh, and as if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh?
It's on fire!
Jesus! A fearsome blaze suddenly began dancing inside the dark warehouse like a fiery wing spread before
Whoa!
us.
What's going on?
For now, we must extinguish these flames. Let us hurry and put them out.
Okay,
Hey.
but how are we supposed to put this fire out? There should be a fire extinguishing supplies inside the factory break room. Perhaps we should use those. Got it, let's head to the break room. Okay, after listening to Sony, we ran into the factory. Okay, break room it is. Break room's right here, right? Where are the fire extinguishing supplies? Oh, here we go. A huge supply of lined up plastic bottles. It looks like there's some kind of liquid inside them. You found it. Those are the fire grenades. Fire grenades? They're basic fire extinguishing goods. When you throw them at the fire, a container breaks and the chemical inside puts out the fire.
It is strange, no?
But it is strange. The last time I peeked inside this place, I recall seeing other fire extinguisher supplies too.
Hey!
This should be plenty. Let's hurry up and go back to the warehouse. We all got the fire grenades and headed back. Okay. A lot of running around they got us doing. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire. It's dangerous. Take care not to inhale the smoke as well. We should throw the grenades from the door at the same time. Looks like the curtain on the back is burning up. We just have to aim for that, right?
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's go. Okay, they send it in. Aim for the curtain at the back and threw all the fire grenades one after another.
Hey.
But
Is it just me? Or does it feel like the fire's not going out at all?
is it not real? Like, is it like an illusion? Like a projected illusion? The curtain absorbed the impact of the thrown grenades, which fell to the floor and shattered. They're completely ineffective at extinguishing the burning
Does it not
curtain.
seem like the fire is intensifying? If the fire continues to rise, it will inflame the ceiling.
Okay, then what?
This is bad.
We're so
We've already used up all the fire grenades.
What are we gonna do? All we can do now is pray for rain!
Don't
Wait,
be
where's
stupid.
Akane?
There's no way it'll conveniently start raining if we pray for it. It's raining?
So this is the power of the Japanese territory bozo.
I don't
That's
know
not
what
it.
that is.
It looks like the sprinkler's activated.
Yeah.
Oh, the sprinklers. They must have detected the smoke and turned on.
Okay. Water continuously vigorously poured through the sprinklers. Okay, that's good. After a while, the fire in the warehouse completely extinguished. Looks like the fire's out. Oh no. That is a relief. Huh? Man, my merch is drenched and I got splattered with water and now I'm soaked. It's so wet.
Hey.
Hey, is it okay to look inside
a
now?
minute.
Huh? Time out. You can't, no way. Why can't we go inside?
Hey,
Smoke and hazardous gas are still spread throughout the warehouse, so it's gotta ventilate for a while.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess you're right. It'd be a problem if we breathe in any lingering smoke. So for the sake of your health, please wait for just a little while. While you're waiting, why don't you check out the Monokuma Theater I freshly prepared? Okay, everybody's outside.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, now that the Monokuma Theater's over, I'm sure it's ventilating by now.
Phew.
Also, I'm starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself a
But
question.
hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So I can move forward. Don't be sad about what's already happened. Be positive. We get it already.
Jeez.
Anyway, enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay. I turned on the lights for you guys. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead, ahead. Is Nagito inside? He said he was in his video message, but he probably escaped by now. There's so much fire and smoke. I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey,
Well, why don't we go inside and see how he's doing?
you.
Hajime, what happened? Well, nothing, but I don't know why. My heart is racing, it won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me through my whole body. I can't even budge. Feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Got a bad feeling about what's in here. Anyway, let's go inside. No way Nagito dead. No, there's no way. No way. What is that speaker with that little MP3 player there? The charred odor permeated through the warehouse and the air was heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
Smells.
Something smells.
Hey.
Oh no, I hope it's not like a dead body rotting.
I am sorry.
I'm terribly sorry.
Serious?
Huh? Miss Sonia, say it ain't so! No, it's not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like-
Well, it makes sense. There are strange smells when a bunch of different things are burned.
Hey.
Hey, everyone, do you know about that curtain? I mean, the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's a space on the other side of it, too. When I looked over where Chiaku's pointing, there was still a space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Okay, let's check out the back of the warehouse. I walked over towards the burned, tattered curtain with a slow, methodical steps. I never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before. I couldn't help holding my breath. And then on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. No. No way. Yo! What in the actual is this? I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. What the man? Dog, stop. I really thought it was gonna be Fuyu. As soon as he said it was going to the other island.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
I'm actually so sad. That's what y'all meant, but you can't talk to him after this chapter. Oh, I thought he just wouldn't talk with us anymore. Dude, they taped his mouth shut. That's the thing that freaks me out. They taped his mouth, they tied him up, and they had a knife. Dude, this really makes me think it was Sonia. It really does. I mean, just cause you think about all the different people who, I'm sure she had to learn about torture to some degree if she was a princess and saw it from the other side, as a princess of traitors in her country. I don't know. I'm just saying. I can't this is gruesome, dude. This is insane. This is by far worse than all of the other ones. Jesus, in his eyes. I had no idea what I was looking at. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Kamita, the ultimate lucky student, time had already stopped. What the actual Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. Dog, I would run at this point, to be honest. I would not want to be near any of these people to see what this person was just capable of. No shot. Someone put music up so they wouldn't hear the torture. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Huh?
What?
This is fucking crazy.
What?
What's going on here?
Are you
Is he
serious?
really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it's Nagito. He always messed with... Oh, This actually could have been Fuyuhiko. Oh no. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down, I believe that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing in his dead, frightened face. Yeah, something about his face here. He's scared. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito can escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered.
Oh my god.
Now then,
dude.
after a certain amount of time
I'm
has
actually
passed,
actually
the class
sad.
trial will begin.
I'm actually really sad about this one.
Don't tell me.
Dude, the body discovery announcement, then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead? It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was... Yes! Killed.
That's right.
Look at him! Do you think he did that by himself? Plus, it's one of us that... I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's going to start again, huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then it's time, the time for action is now. So allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Hold, it's right there. What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way. Shut up. I can't stand this anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Minami. Now you just noticed?
Why?
Anyway, Minami, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why do you keep everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know? I do want to know. What? No fair. You're shutting up too.
Wait!
Enough already. We've had enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But...
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it. Besides, it's our own fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
So it looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Minami.
Don't f with me.
We're tired of this too, you know? That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of the school trip?
Actually-
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh, the end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? What is he talking about? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally be over.
you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
You don't count your berries before they've had. There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So once again...
The Monokuma file!
Okay, Monokuma File 5. You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best.
Okay.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't
I'm gonna let
forgive
you
you.
escape this time. Wait right there. Dude, she is useless. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home. No!
Still,
Kazuki, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first. Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up.
Alright!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can go back home.
however,
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There is a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous case, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that. There's something more to it than that. And whatever it was, it really stuck inside me. Oh, this is new. Is this the final investigation? God, I'm thinking that it is. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. Wow, oh my god. Oh, his birthday's in April. Yo, that is crazy. The victim is Nagito Kamita. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie vat. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp? Kazuchi said he miscalculated and it went off early, but I remember there was a scene with 4 people and Akane and Sonia were missing. No way they did it that fast. Was he already tied up? Not only is there a spear stabbed in the victim's stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm that a knife impaled through his right hand. What the hell is that cord at the end of the spear, and why is one of the ropes gone? What a tragic situation. Just reading this makes me depressed. Is there something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again, but what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed through the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through the right.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss later. Right now is our only chance to investigate, so we should investigate first.
See?
I'm really thinking this one's Kazuichi, because it was all set up in a way that he couldn't do anything about the truck. He was not with us when they went to go do all the things. He also, wow, this is crazy. I don't know. If we don't, there'll be nothing for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body, which is start at the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area was unaffected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. Did someone use the smoke during this? Is that what happened? I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. You probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Okay, the Monokuma file 5's been added. Monokuma's dead, but there's some blood coming out of his stomach. Hey, no response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced in the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What do you call oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Why is there blood on it? Then why did he do that? Making a hole like he got stabbed and it's going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nikita's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
Then
evil.
he's probably lying. Anyway, seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over
What's
there.
this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Minami, but you better watch what you say. I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know? I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you till the very end. I'll definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Yeah, it's weird too that the other fire-related stuff was gone too. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles, remnants of plastic, are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Can we see anything in the back? Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us, but even so, dying like this is just too cruel. He wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him, but everything good and bad about him is gone. That's true even in the trials. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. Now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to focus on everything about this body that catches my eye. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to pillars nearby, so he wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wound on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that? At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him, or they might have been torturing him. Torture? I mean, if they wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were likely inflicted for reasons other than killing, which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Nagito. Refusing him to die easily, I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. That is a little weird. But even if he held a grudge against him, would they have really gone this far? Alright, torture wounds. Oh, Nikita's right wrist is tied with the rope. It looks like the tip of the rope had burned off. This would be the result of the fire, but that's weird. If the rope burned off like this, why are Nikita's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? That is also true. So maybe he was put here. Okay, that is interesting. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered up with duct tape. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki went past Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped off the duct tape from his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It's fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating.
Hey!
Putting back the tape isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face, it looks like it mostly came from the slice in his left arm. If that's the case, there's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
What about the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that? So it was on beforehand.
Well?
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito's probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Which means Nagito's mouth was covered with the duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get stuck under his mouth a little bit. What's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. Just put the duct tape back on his mouth already. What? Why?
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue. I should remember it. Jesus, he looks like he's in a lot of pain there. The knife stabbed right through Nagito's hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. The military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs, left and arm were caused by the same knife, which means the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm. They stabbed the knife through his right
It
hand.
cannot be.
And then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then does that mean that the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But couldn't they have just killed him by stabbing him with the knife? Why did they even use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use a spear, huh? Okay, so survival knife's been added. The cut in his upper left arm, his legs and his right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. Probably the reason the wound on his left arm doesn't look as deep compared to the other wounds. But regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think the blood is the left arm was sliced. But doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It gets cut off right in the middle of his palm. Is he holding on to something? Yeah, it definitely looks cut off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Well, that would explain the blood in his palm, but is there something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right, why is that the only part?
See?
it's just as I said, it's strange, right? I win. Yes, sir, you win. But it definitely is strange. Why did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? He must have been holding on to something. The spear with the flashy ornament on impaled deep into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like that's the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange spear, isn't it? The cord extends from the tip to the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. When you use the cord as a whip to capture an enemy, you deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that just now. By the way, I want to ask you, where did that spear come from? I'm pretty sure it was the Funhouse. I feel like I saw it. Oh, at Nizumi Castle. What? Nizumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. You mice, you all the hell. I see, so he doesn't even know what's inside that castle. Oh, I did end up checking the castle when I went back. But more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. And for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Okay, so that must have been what Nagito was grabbing. Also, Chiaki mentioned earlier, but apparently this spear came from the Nizumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Alright, Spear of Gungnir's been added. I'm guessing some of the surrounding area. Jeez, I can't believe I'm actually investigating such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find the killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. I think this is a good spot. Appreciate everybody tuning in. As always, y'all already know. Make sure if y'all enjoyed the video, subscribe, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below. I love hearing from y'all. Turn on the notification bell so y'all get all the updates to the channel. Check out my socials linked down below in the description. I got an X, a Discord, and an Instagram. Check all those out. And we're gonna try and finish up this investigation, my boys, and then it's trial time. This is crazy. Did not think he was dying, to be honest. You hate to see it, y'all. I was expecting him to make my boy to make a big play, but alright, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace!